Hello, people, beautiful and handsome friends. You're welcome back to my channel. Hope you are all doing great today. Yes, if you haven't subscribed to this channel, please kindly do that. Subscribe to this channel, join this wonderful family. Sorry for that. Join this wonderful family, and if you're a returning subscriber, the good Lord continue to bless you. So today I want to talk about this video I uploaded some days ago. For those of us that doesn't understand the language, let me play it. Let me play it for us. Yeah. So this guy is saying shame to them, shame to the members that they are giving 100 naira as offering, and some are even bringing 20 naira for offering. That if God is to ask them for fuel money, if they will give him such money, 100 naira, 20 naira, that is why people who comes, I think people come there for prayers. People who come for prayer, they receive, and them who are members of the church, they remain in poverty. All right, that shame on them, because they brought 100 naira to church as offering and 20 naira to church for offering. So it's quite funny. It's funny and it's annoying. It's embarrassing to the members. I've been in a church in Nigeria, and the pastor one day said, um, he preached it. He didn't come like this man and start quarreling with everybody, abusing people. But he came, he just preached it. He preached and he said, that their sweet mouth talk. He preached and he said that I think it was 200 naira note then, or 500 naira note. I don't even know again. That you shouldn't bring such money to church. That it should be like from 1,000, like big notes. You understand? Big notes that when you go to shop to spend money to buy clothes, you know how much you spend, and for the week, for your food, that's your feeding at home, and the rest, if you go to shop to buy foodstuffs, that you know how much you spend, that you cannot spend all that kind of money, and when you are coming to church, you come to church with 200 naira notes, 500 naira notes, such notes with small small notes in general, that they are too small for God. So you have to give more than that. At least like the way you spend, you should give like that. And what I'm saying now is, if someone has like a family person now, you go to shopping, you go for a shopping or to buy foodstuffs. Let's even forget about clothes now. To buy some foodstuffs for the family for a week, you spend 200 naira. Then you are going to church, you now carry 300 naira, because you spend 200 naira for your house, in your house. You have to, when you are going to church, now you have to take 300 naira or take 250 naira above the money you spent in your house to go to church, to go and give in the offering. Or you take 200 naira because you spent 200 naira. You now take 200 naira to go to church to give as offering. Now, the question is this. These pastors, this is my point, because this is what many of them teach. This is what many of them teach. This pastor that told us this thing is not a small pastor. He's a very big pastor. And today let me not just go to that. So Many of these people, they don't have the interest of the members at heart. That is what you should know. They don't have the interest of the members at heart, because in the first place, the pastor has no right to determine the amount their members give as offering. They don't have any right whatsoever to determine the amount the members of their church give. Because when these people are working, they are not the one that is working the work for them. They are not the one that help them to work that work. It is their working. It is their salary. So they determine how much they will give. It is between them and their creator. If this money, as they claim, and as we believe generally that we are giving to God, some people, many people believe that they are giving it to God. Me, I don't believe we are giving it to God anyways. I don't believe we are giving the money to God. It was before I used to believe that, when I was yet a baby Christian. God is not asking us for our money. We are not giving it to God. God doesn't collect this money. This money we are giving it for the maintenance of the house of God. When you know the reason why you are giving money, you will know if to give more or to give less. When people are taught right, I tell you, some people will even take it as their burden to give, to sponsor the work of God. The money we are giving to church, we are giving as offering, as tithe. Any money we are giving in the church, it's supposed, the offering and tithe, let me use it, it's supposed to be for the maintenance of the church. It's out of it they pay the pastors, if they have pastors that are employed. It's out of it they pay the bills. It's out of it they maintain the building. So it is this money they are using. They are not carrying it to God. And God is not coming to collect it. So it's for the maintenance of the house of God. You see, when people have this mentality in them, they will be moved to give more and even give it with their heart according to their ability. So that is my number one point. No pastor has right to determine the amount of money their members will give as offering. That is number one. Because they are not in their pockets. They don't know how much they earn. Even if they know how much they earn, it's none of their business. All right? So that is one. So this pastor has no right to come out and be quarreling with the members that they are dropping 100 naira as offering. I don't want to use a word that is not good, but that is exactly what it is. But let me just not use that word. All right? And when he was telling them that shame on them, and he's telling these people shame on them. Among these people he's telling shame on them, there are people that are old enough to be his father there. I think if there is nobody old enough to be his father, there will be people that are older than him in that church. And he's telling them to their face, shame on them. Not because of anything serious, because of their own money that they brought, their own money, their own hard-earned money they brought to church. It's like throwing it back at their face, and he's telling them shame on them, which is not right. It is not right. Even God himself, if truly he's a child of God, we have so many Sakamaje in the church now, parading as pastors. So if truly he is a child of God, God himself will be angry at him for such thing he did. Now, another point I want to make is that this guy has no interest of the people at heart. No. He doesn't have the interest of the people at heart. Because if he has their interest at heart, it will reflect on his statement. He should be concerned the people are not for pastors. If any pastor will come across this, the people are not sent to the pastors, but the pastors are sent to the people. So they should be the one even helping the people, all right? They should, they should help the people and not the people funding them. But the pastors we have in Nigeria, most of them, they are scammers. I showed you one that was telling the members to pay for the years they have lived on earth. If you haven't seen the video, just scroll through, you will see a pastor that was a popular pastor. That's how they scam members, telling them they will go cook one story, one sweet story or the other, to tell the people to, so that they will collect money from them. And God is not in all this. God is never in all this. Most of these people, God is angry with them. God is angry with them, with their attitude. God is angry with them. Most pastors of today has turned the work of God into a money-making business. They will use it to build empires for themselves. They will collect from the poor ones and use it to build mansions, live large life, which is not supposed to be so. In the Bible, it was not so. In the Bible, since I've been reading Bible, I've never read the kind of attitude I'm seeing these days among pastors, the way they use church money to sponsor themselves. I've never seen it in the Bible. So this pastor had no interest of the members at heart. He's only concerned about money. They should bring money. They should bring money to him so that he will use it. And he was asking them if God should come and ask them money for fuel, if that is the money they will give to them. But some of these people, that 100 naira they gave was their best. Most of them, the 20 naira they gave was their best. Even some will even give 5 naira, and it will be their best. That is why it's advisable for pastors to work. Yeah, to go and work. But many pastors today, they will refuse to work. It's not that God asked them. I know a pastor who was once a big man, all right? And when God called him into his work, God is, according to him, he said God asked him to stop his business. So he stopped his business. Even when he went to close down a particular one, I was with him that day. We went to I think we went with one other pastor, something like that. So we went and took the typewriting machine and the rest. He just closed down that place. He said God asked him to stop. And this pastor, I love him for one thing. He never bothered the people you see this thing they call seed. Come and sow seed. Come and do this. Manipulating people to give. All the years that I was with this man, I never for one day heard him ask people to come and give, manipulate people to give. I never see him do that. And he gives to people. I saw him practicalize what I see in the Bible, what I read in the Bible, even that he closed his business. And God was faithful to him. God was faithful. Anyway, let me not go into his case. So what I'm saying is this. Many pastors are just scammers. And they don't have the interest of the people at heart. Like this one we are seeing here. He doesn't have the interest of his members at heart. He's interested in money. He's interested in money, which is very bad. And I don't know. I think instead of scamming them, he should teach them to give. Instead of coming out to be angry, he should teach them to give, but not to scam them. He shouldn't scam them, but he should teach them to give. He should make them understand the reason why they should give. Yes, I know that some people, they will have the money to give, but they will not give because they don't want to give. So, but when they know the reason why they are giving, they will be moved to do more. Instead of quarreling with them or scamming them, because this kind of thing leads to their scamming. They will organize one program now, invite somebody, and they will plan it together, and that person will come and say sweet mouth stories, and they will cause people to sweet mouth stories, and they will scam people, which which God is not pleased with. So I think I've really said enough here. The pastor is just angry, which is not right. It's not biblical. It's not supposed to be. And people should be wise these days. You see, we are in the last days, and knowledge is increasing. Knowledge is flooding the earth. So people should be wise. All right. When you are going to church, go to church with your brain. Go to church with your brain. Do not drop your brain at home. Go to church with your brain, because those people you are going to listen to, they are also human, and as human, they are also bound to make mistakes. So my dear friends, stay blessed. Don't forget to give me a like and subscribe to this channel if you haven't done that. And God bless you, my returning subscribers. Take care of yourself and bye.